Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Action Comics Presents Doomsday Special #1. This is a new book from DC Comics. Let's take a look at the creative team. This is written by Dan Waters with art by Eddie Barros and Ever Ferreira, colors by Adrian Lucas, letters by Dave Sharp, great cover by Bjorn Barons, and there's also a few variant covers that we'll see towards the end of the issue. Look, as soon as I found out this was going to be a book, I was already on board. I will say that, so I might be a little biased. I think following Doomsday is just a really interesting character to follow along. The stories that you can write with Doomsday are very, very just out there and really raises the stake because he's the one person that has killed Superman in the past. Also, Dan Waters been doing some really amazing stuff throughout different issues that he's done, different series on DC Comics. So I was very much on board for this one. But let me give you a quick synopsis, then we'll talk more about this. Doomsday rules in hell. It is a creature beyond reason and the only force in the universe strong enough to kill Superman. It's Doomsday, the living embodiment of death, destruction, and evolution. In the wake of Dark Crisis and the Lazarus planet, King Doomsday now sits on a throne of skulls across the river of blood, holding court over demons that swarm in the depths of hell. And he may have just found the way to back to the land of the living. It is now up to Supergirl and Martian Manhunter to drive back the beast and see that he never returns again to our earthly plane, even if they must die to do it. Plus, we have the return of Bloodwind, the debut of the Doom Hounds, and the clue for the next big Superman event. So, yeah, if you're involved in the Superman books, you want to check this one out. So, I really like this concept of Doomsday being in hell and hell being a place where he can continuously evolve and grow and gain power, because that's kind of like Doomsday is that being, right? That he, every time he dies, he learns from what killed him and becomes stronger, is able to stop it. That's why Superman and all the heroes have struggled so much against him. Now, obviously, it really depends on who's writing as to how far they'll stretch that. But I think Doomsday in hell, sitting at like Doomsday being the ruler of hell, even just learning how he got there is a really, really appealing concept. So let's take a look at some of the art. I think the combination of two different artists really plays out well because they really changed the setting. I'm not exactly sure which pages are done by which artist, but I did notice a change in the art, from wherever we were, whether it's here with Kara's nightmare as she's remembering and talking to Clark, or when we're looking at maybe some flashbacks and some like just a little bit of imagination, and then even bringing in Martian Manhunter, who's a character that I hadn't seen much around in the DC universe outside of his own series that we had a while back. So very glad to see him back. I know he was in the previous iteration of the Justice League, but that's been a while, really, since before Dark Crisis. So really good to see Martian Manhunter at the forefront of a story. And then, as I mentioned, we have the backup story, which really just serves to introduce and reintroduce and hint at a lot of the things that DC is planning going forward with Superman. So that's really, really fun stuff. I really enjoyed this one. This is just I love when a special really captures and tells you a full story, plus leaves you wanting for a little more. I think that's what these annuals and what these one-shots and these specials should really do. And then when you grab one and you make it about Doomsday, I mean, you really capture my full attention there. So highly recommend this one, especially for Superman fans. So if you have read this, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.